Today's video is about my homegirl Amber from Invincible, and I want to start off with this video saying I do not really care for the character Amber in Invincible. I just don't partake in this train of people that just like to poke at her like she's like a terrible person or just don't like her or really just taking shots at her character. Look, the reason why I don't like Amber personally is to be blunt, the series has not done anything to make her cool or likable. And those are all shallow reasons. The homie Will, likable, bruh. He says funny things, I like him. Eve, I don't even have to explain Eve, right? That being said, the things that people pick on Amber for make sense. So hear me out. Even though I'm not Team Amber, I'm not F you Amber either, okay? Let's talk about it. So people are upset or they're bothered that she gave Mark a hard time in season 1. And she got into a relationship with Mark. Mark was lying about the Invincible thing, okay? And then she gave him a hard time when she found out about it. And, things got toxic. He completely revealed everything, just got her forgiveness, got past the fact that he lied to her. And as a person, she's been fine ever since. Now, the relationship is still rocky because, I don't know, she's dating a superhero and he's always ditching her and her life is in jeopardy. Everything that she does makes sense. Now, if I was Mark, would never have told this girl my secret. I would have did the same thing Mark did. Yet, I can understand why Amber was upset. Because, hear me out. To enter a relationship with somebody and you start the relationship habitually lying is a bad foundation. It's not acceptable. But in the same breath, having a secret such as being a superhero, and I don't know if we're going to get married, and I tell you this secret, now what happens? Like, it's too big of a secret just to give up when we first started dating, I think a lot of people sometimes, because they disagree with something, they're not able to understand and sympathize with the other argument. Sometimes you can just realize that we fundamentally have to come from a different place. And that's all there is to it. If you are a superhero, you should guard your identity, period. And you don't give it up until you really about to marry this person, if even that. Because giving it up has inherent danger. We don't have to go into the tropes of that, right? But you have to be very selective. And then also, can we all agree that if you enter a relationship, you should be expecting the other person is going to be honest with you? There are ways of going about that. There are ways of, look, I got some things in my life that I cannot explain to you, but I'm going to be gone, and I can't tell you that. But I'm not cheating on you. Now, that gives her the opportunity to accept your life of secrecy and not be lied to. You see? Doesn't mean that she's going to accept that, because if you say that to anybody, you're going to scare them off. But I think people are owed that fairness. And I know we're talking about a superhero show, but, I talk about anything. So that's what Mark could have done. But again, Mark was a high schooler, when he got involved with Amber. So he made the decisions that was appropriate for his age, in my opinion. Kind of wild that it's also the same person that makes decisions on how to save the world and stuff like that. These superheroes, sometimes they got an interesting hand in how much we judge them for their decision making and how much we can hold them accountable for. But nah, man, Amber's a good person. She just want to help people. Obviously, when she found out that Mark's invincible, she was just, that kind of sealed it. You just want to help people. You're helping people, and that's what I know. I keep saying the helping people over and over again, but so I'm just gonna let that die. But yeah, man, I don't think Amber deserves the hate. And now the Amber fans are probably still gonna be upset because I'm not an Amber fan. But like I said, the only thing that's likable about Amber for me is that she's super understanding as a season 2. She's so super understanding. It's almost like Mark don't deserve her, if that makes sense. Like, she is really, really understanding. Pretty character, smart. I don't know, man. I don't know. So that's where we're at. So that's my Amber defense. Want to hear from you. And if I hear some juicy stuff, I'll make a response video. So later.